Hey guys, I thought I'd just do a very quick unboxing video. Received a package whilst I was at work today. I've wanted one of these for some time. Since doing YouTube videos, I've kind of struggled with my lighting. So I decided, rather than just using the cheap and cheerful LED light that I'm using for this video, which is mounted just under my lens, as you can probably see from the glare on my hand, I decided to buy myself something a little bit more, not professional as such, but a bit more, bit stronger. So what I've got in here is two huge lights with diffusers, which cost about 35 quid, but I decided to go up a little bit in price and get one with a backdrop and green screen as well, because I've had a couple of requests to do videos and pictures. I did very quickly open the box at work because I didn't know what it was, because I wasn't expecting this till Wednesday next week. I ordered it on eBay, but I'll put on the screen now how much it cost and the listing. So as you can see, it wasn't too expensive. Let's see what we've got here. I unboxed it but haven't touched anything. So we've got three different screens. We've got the green, which from what I remember, I think it's 3 meters long by 1.6 meters wide. The black, which again I think feels a little bit smaller than the green, so I'm not sure about the size on that one. I have to look into it. And then white. That feels the same thickness as the green, so I presume it's the same length. Okay, in here we've got 5,500K temperature light bulb, 8,000 hours rating, extra bright, energy saver. Don't really know what wattage it is, because it doesn't say on top. I presume it's come from China, to be honest. So we've got two of those. If I hold them that way, you'll be able to read it. There we go. I'm going to set this up in a minute. I'm just doing a very quick unboxing over on the table. These were called free gift on the listing. I presume those are to hold up the backdrops on the frame, so handy to have. I presume that is a diffuser. It is. We're going to have a play with that in a minute. So we've got one diffuser there. Another diffuser. Yeah, I can feel that it feels like an umbrella at the bottom there. Okay. Those, I would say, are the stands. I would say that's the backdrop stand from looking at the pictures of what I remember on the listing. Put that over there. Without dropping everything. Two more things in here. As you can see, it's because it's cheap and cheerful, nothing's really labelled. Okay, that's the stand for the light, and there's another one of those in there. Right, so now we can get rid of this massive huge box. So it's not bad, is it, for the price you pay? I think from memory it's about 40 quid, I think. Like I said, I've got a couple of photo shoots coming up in the future, which, although using this little LED light is alright, it's not good enough for what's being asked of me, because I'm kind of growing more and more with regards to my channel and the videos and the photos that I'm taking. I kind of have to evolve with my equipment. So yeah, this seems quite nice. It's not going to be the best quality stuff, because I'm not paying big bucks for it, but for what I need, it's pretty solid. I don't know how anything goes together. As you can see, it's not moving anywhere. What I'm going to do is, I'm just going to stop this video quickly. I'm going to set up one of the lights, plug it in, and then we'll see the difference. I'd like to play with the green screen today and see if I can mess around with it a little bit, but I'm quite limited on time. Like I said, I've just got from work, I've had a busy day, so I'm going to set something up quickly and I'll come back to you. Okay, right, so what I've done is I've set up one of the lights. I'll put it on behind me. I'm really impressed. It's a little bit of a faff to put together, but what you don't realise is how big the bloody bulbs are. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do a comparison for you, right? So this is my little light at the moment. Just a tiny little LED panel which clips onto the screen, to the camera. Right, so here's one of the bulbs of the new one. So I've got pretty big hands, and that's massive. So it's 135 watts, 550K, 5,500K, 220 volts. They're not very heavy, which is great because it's a lot of equipment to start carrying around. You don't realise when you start this hobby how much bloody equipment you need. Right, so what I'm going to do is turn this light off. This is my LED light on maximum of both colour channels, so I'm not really sure where that equates to on the K range, but now I'm going to switch the big light on. It's got a diffuser on it. There we go. That's just one. I've got two of these, but it's got a diffuser on it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to move it back a bit, and then I'm going to pan the camera around. Ignore the mess, please, because like I say, I've only just got in from work, and don't judge me. But there's the light. And there's the stand that comes with it. So it's not too big and bulky, but like I say, that's just one light, and that's actually working really well. So as you can see, it's lighting up the table quite nicely. What I'm going to do is I think I'm going to set the other one up, and then set the camera up in between them, just so we can kind of see. Then I might even stand there and talk to the camera, so you can see the colour on my face. So if you give me 2 seconds, I'm going to just set this up now. Hold there. Okay guys, so that's my setup with both of the lights working. I've got one either side, just to the sides of the camera, like about a foot away, 30 centimetres. Like I say, it's not too bad, they're not too distracting when you're stood here talking either. Because I've got the diffusers on, I'm not looking at the bright light of a bulb. They actually light up quite well. I'm really happy with the colour. I haven't had to adjust the white balance of my camera. I've left that at the just daylight, so it's 5500K. The only thing I haven't set up really yet is the green screen, but I'm limited on space in this flat, although I want to try it. Like I say, I bought it. My main reason though was to buy these lights, and like I say, they're brilliant. What I'm going to do is now I'm going to take the diffusers off and see what difference that makes to the image that I'm recording right now. So hold there 2 seconds. Okay, so now that is the lights without the diffusers on. It's a lot harder to stand here and talk to you like that. So I've got two bright lights shining in my face, one either side. So it lights up really well. I'm really happy with the picture. I'm just, as I say, I've got my monitor on the screen, well, I've got the field monitor on just above, hence why I keep on looking up. I'm really bad for that. But I say it really lights up well. I'm really happy with them. It's not cost me too much money. Do let off a nice chunk of heat though. So yeah, you're gonna have to wait for them to cool down before you put them away. But why, one thing is, when you get them, I couldn't work out how to get the actual lights onto the stands. But what they do, on top of the actual stands is a thread. They screw these onto the top. The actual light shades will not fit on the stands with those on. So you have to unscrew them, and it has a thread, and then you put it on, and then you tighten the bolt at the back. Without that, it won't go on. I was stood there for about 10 minutes. Actual assemble of the actual lights is quite straightforward. If you put up an umbrella, you can do this, although it's a little bit more fiddly because you've got a ring with the actual light fitting underneath, and the ring's got to fit over the top, where sometimes as you kind of put it down, it goes offside, but you've got to take it off and put it back on straight. But like I say, these work perfectly. I'm really, really impressed. So what I'm going to do is now, I'm going to set up the green screen. So give me 2 seconds. So guys, here I am in front of the green screen. It's quite easy to set up. It's just basically the same kind of posts as what the lights are on. So what I've done is, because the way my front room's laid out, is I've had to swap from one side to the other. It's all quite lightweight stuff, which is quite good. I'm going to have to give this a bit of an iron because it's creased. But what we're going to do is I'm going to try and change the background from behind me. Okay, no idea what that is. I haven't decided yet. it's there. You can see it, hopefully. Hopefully you can't see the creases. Hopefully I can key them out a little bit, but we should be good. So we change it again. So again, I could be on a desert island. I could be on a mountain. It could be anywhere. So at the moment, hopefully I've just put pictures on. So what I can do is now I can change it to a video. So there we go. So hopefully now I could be at the Formula 1. Could be at a football game. I don't know. I have no idea where I am yet. So hopefully it's an alright video. The quality of the fabric isn't great. I was expecting something more like a snooker table or a pool table, but this feels a little bit more like a really thick napkin you'd get in a posh hotel. Hopefully it doesn't detract from the quality of it. I know the creases probably aren't helping with regards to what's behind me now, but I think with the software I've got, I think I can kind of accommodate for that. But the lights, I think, are brilliant. Definitely worth the money. I can see on the quality of my video up there now, it's really, really nice. I like the colour of them. I haven't got to do too much with regards to the colour grading of this video. I generally don't have to do too much on this Nikon anyway, because it handles everything I throw at it really well. Sometimes I use a couple of LUTs, sometimes I don't even bother. I just add a little bit of contrast and a tiny little bit of saturation. But no, these lights are really nice. I love them with the diffusers. Without them it's really hard to see, because at the moment it's just two white glowing backgrounds there, where before if it's just the bulbs they hit you quite hard in your eyes and you can't really see much. But yeah, I think this is brilliant. I like the frame. The frame at the moment is only, I haven't set it up fully. These are your poles that come with it. Let's go back that way, there we go. So it's just all push studs through into holes. So I've left one of them out and it's wide enough at the moment, just for my hands outreach. If I zoom out a little bit, there you go, you can see it. So it's just wide enough for my hands. So obviously that probably takes away from the effect of what we're trying to do, doesn't it? So yeah, it's big. Like I say, the fabrics kind of, haven't stuck it up with my free clips yet, which, cheers for that. I've just kind of looped it over the top because, as with most things, I'm in a rush. Haven't had dinner yet. I need to have a shower. So yeah, just a very quick thing before I go. We've just hit over 2,500 subscribers on the channel, which is bloody amazing. Thank you very much for subscribing. It really does mean a lot. Like I say, I love making videos. I love hearing what you guys have to say about them. So if you have any comments, I do read everything. But I'm really, really chuffed, really, to be honest. I started off this channel years and years ago. I didn't really put too much effort into it, but over time I'm beginning to love YouTube and photography and videography. So I'm always trying to do more and more and get new products and expand on what I do. And I think this product here is going to be brilliant for that. The lights definitely, green screen's a little bit of fun, and obviously you get the white and the black as well. So for photography, again, that's brilliant. Like I say, I've got next week, I've got cake smash for a 1-year-old little girl, and then after that I've got a couple of family portraits to do for people. So we're growing, we're getting bigger and bigger. The website's doing well. It's getting updated every now and then. I'm not on it all the time. So like I say, don't forget to subscribe. Comment if you've got anything, any questions about anything that related to my channel or the Facebook group or my Twitter or my Instagram. Go and follow on those as well. Thanks very much for watching, guys. So hopefully this product will pay off in the future with the quality of the videos that I'm creating.